Turn me up. You ain't gotta ask, they already know me. I'm in the club, they already know me. Right now I'm on it.
What's going down, Clutch Squad?
What up, what up, what up?
It's your boy,
It's boy Ross.
and we're in there.
Clutch.
Hey, back to you, ladies and gentlemen, with another bitch, you feel me?
Psychic Cringe fails.
Part 7, you feel me?
We love this series because it's hilarious, bro.
Super duper.
Because we really thinking that you got psychic powers and they don't. They don't.
I do though.
You say what?
I got psychic powers.
Alright, what are your psychic powers?
I can see us getting 1 million subscribers one day. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm back. Takes a lot of hiding.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's
So when it happens, we gotta come back to this video and then I'll be like, told you!
alright. Okay.
Appreciate y'all. You feel me? But nah, man, we're about to get into this video right now. Make sure you run up them likes, ladies and gentlemen. We love you guys, man. Appreciate y'all for always supporting us.
Always.
Just trying to collab.
Let's do it.
Magnet Man.
Okay. Does it try not to laugh?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the challengers to put the powder on their
He just
hand,
had a mirror on.
on
That's
their
all
chest,
it was.
and then make the object stay there.
꼼꼼하신 거죠.
시간이 경과했습니다.
어느 정도
손을 붙지 않습니다, 지금. 예. 일단,
동전
이미정 씨의 경우는 도전 실패. 예. 수고하셨습니다.
I can't understand it, but it's funny.
Not the
Are they
freeze
all
frame.
filled with the powder?
Yes.
Yeah.
We know first it's not magnetic, so it must be some other kind of energy. And talcum powder is not going to interfere with electricity or any other kind of energy. One thing is certain, it's not psychic power.
Which brings us to our next $100,000 challenge, astrology. Now, once again, our test protocol experts,
Old
Dr.
school.
Brittner and Hyman, have designed, with the approval of the challenger, a way to examine whether
They're so
astrology
zoom in,
really
though.
works.
The
Prior to
hell?
tonight's broadcast, the astrology challenger was given the time, date, and place of birth of a total of 12 men and women. Each of the 12 subjects was born under a different sign. All were born within 3 years of each other and have sworn they have never met the challenger. So using a detailed chart on each person, the astrology challenger was allowed to meet the 12 subjects and briefly interview them under strict supervision. He then told them what sign he thought they were born under. In a moment, we'll see if he was right. Astrology challenger Joseph Merriweather, 36, was born in Chicago. He became an accomplished astrologer in the 60s while living in the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco. He reads palms and eyes.
Read eyes.
All right, Joseph Merriweather has told the subjects to sit in front
This is
of
gonna
what
be
he
bad. I know
believes
it
to
is.
be their correct astrological signs. If he gets 10 out of 12 signs right, he will win $100,000. All right?
Well, go ahead then,
Ladies and
buddy.
gentlemen, will you please look behind you at the sign our astrology challenger has given you? If you are not seated in front of your correct sign, would you please stand up and step forward? Well,
All of them?
I'm terribly sorry to say, Joseph, that we did not score well this time, but I thank you a lot for your courage, for coming here tonight and putting your powers to test. Thank you very, very much.
What powers?
Nothing? Oh, bro.
Our final $100,000 psychic challenge tonight involves psychometry, the ability to read people by picking up vibrations and signals from things that they have had in their possession. Now, prior to the broadcast, we collected watches and key rings from a number of volunteers who swear they do not know and have never met our psychometry challenger. All of the objects have been inspected to make sure they're free of any marks, initials, or symbols which might identify their owners. The challenger's job is to match each of the watches we gave her with the corresponding key ring owned by the same person. She does this, we're told, by receiving psychic messages from the objects themselves.
Oh my.
Psychometry challenger
Oh.
Sharon McFarland Straz is
Come on,
38 years
Sharon.
old, married, and the mother of 2 children. She comes to us from St. Louis, attended the University of Washington in Seattle, and says she learned that she had psychic powers 14 years ago during a psychic reading. Today, she's a professional psychic and metaphysician. Now, these are the people whose
Come on,
watches
Sharon.
and rings are on the table.
Getting bad
And
too.
Sharon has fastened the watches and the key rings together with a twist tie. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please step forward and claim your watches and tell us if your keys are attached. Sharon, I must ask you, was it very difficult for you to put these together? Or
No, Bill, it wasn't. It was rather easy.
easy?
Yeah.
Comes
I'm
with the
hoping
time.
that it
Yes,
worked out okay.
All right. Now, Sharon, you need 9. We got to get all the rest of them here. Is this yours, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. We need 9 out of 12 to win. So, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you found your watches correctly matched your keys? Can we see it by a show of hands? 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm sorry, that's only 2 out of 12.
Wow.
Sharon, you needed 10 out of 12. Thank you. I'm sorry you're unable to prove
What
your powers
show
today.
is this?
Today, but thanks for accepting the challenge.
They really went
To
on
examine
that.
the use of astrology in the world of finance, we set up a test to pit the skills of a financial astrologer against those of a
Financial?
city analyst.
What?
We gave them
Don't
5
just
weeks
come
to
up with
play the
any kind of-
market.
What is this show? Let me come
Right.
on.
Just
Y'all
by
know what this show is.
seeing
I've
that person's
never heard
aura
of this.
above the panel.
That's correct.
All right, this should be fascinating. Now, let's meet the challenger.
This-
Aura challenger Barbara Martin of Los Angeles is a teacher, counselor, lecturer, author, and self-described aura analyst.
Aura.
All right, we're ready to
Analyst, bro.
test Barbara Martin's
They
ability
just come
to
up with any
read auras.
name, bro.
Now, as you can see, there are 10 numbered screens on stage, and according to the test protocol, Barbara chose several people from a group of volunteers whom she agreed had visible auras that extend at least a foot over their heads. Now, Barbara, there you see the group of volunteers.
Yeah, dude in the
Are
middle,
these
like-
volunteers whose auras you said you could see?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you very much, volunteers. Now, at Barbara's request, orange-red lights are
She looked
being
confident.
used to cleanse any auras that might have
Barbara
been
like,
left by the volunteers and might interfere. Now, Barbara, have we met all of the provisions of the test protocol?
Yes, you have.
Okay. Then may we have the lights down, please?
This is a
Now, Barbara,
serious
you
show.
understand that to win the $100,000, you must be right in every case. And if you succeed the first time, the test will be repeated, so to eliminate any possibility of chance. Otherwise, the challenge is over.
Yeah, it's quite a challenge, but I understand.
Okay, I'm pulling for you too. The subjects are now taking their place on stage behind the screens.
Free
Barbara
TV
doesn't know
time.
how many subjects there will be or where they have been assigned. All right? All right, the subjects are now in place. May we have the lights up, please? All right. Barbara, will you please tell us which panels have people behind them?
Starting with the 1,
Number 1.
yes, the 2, the 3, the 4 is weak, but I believe it's there,
So you think there's a person behind 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, all right?
5 and 6,
5 and 6.
7.
7.
She doing all of
I
them?
think you have people behind all of them. 8, 9, and 10 seem to be there.
So you believe there are people behind
No, you see the
each one of
people
screens.
laughing back there?
All right.
No.
Will the subjects
This ain't gonna
behind
be
the screen
a single goddamn person.
raise
One
their
damn
hands
person.
now?
Oh, it is people.
1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite, Barbara. I'm sorry. The test is over, but thank you so very, very much for
She
trying.
literally said,
Thank
She
you
said
for
all
your
of them.
psychic powers tonight.
You should have a tab before.
Then our
bro, I
attendance
don't know
over a
what
trial.
that show was, bro.
I
It's
know,
like, it's
bro.
just a show to disprove psychics, and if you prove that you psychic or whatever,
Couldn't win no money.
you get 100K. So they kept their 100K all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Damn! Oh my God! Let us know what show that is. 'Cause that was wow. That was
Pretty
interesting.
cringeworthy,
Yeah, boys was really confident. That thing said, walk up if you had the right zodiac sign.
Dog.
All them niggas walked up. Boy, you got the wrong zodiac sign, walk up. All the niggas surrounded him. Nigga, you was wrong.
Right. Like, come on, bro. All of them?
All of them, bro.
But you know what? That's how it be with these people that's like, oh, I'm a psychic. I'm going to get you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I can take you your readings and all that. But anywho, man, we appreciate y'all boys for joining as usual, man.
Yep.
Thank you again. Make sure you leave a like down below, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And don't ever forget, we in the clutch, baby.
Already.
I've been through this, been through that, been through this and on my past. I found bliss in the way that I carry on my back. Let my soul sing my song. It goes, ooh, na 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 na. I still rose from all my lows. I say.